Hi, welcome, it's Paradox. We're playing March of Eagles. It's a new game just released by Paradox. It's set during 1805, during the Napoleon Wars. France versus Great Britain, France's coalition. I'm thinking of starting the game as Great Britain, and what I will do is I'll form my own coalition to face France and theirs. It looks like an interesting game. I would compare it to, how Sengoku, the Japanese game they made, compared to it was like a simplified version of Crusader Kings 2. This one is looking like a simplified version of Europa Universala, because this has been released just before. In fact, I bought this because I can't wait for Europa Universal 4. I'm really looking forward to that game, but it doesn't come out for a while, and this one came out today, and I got it in the pre-order bonus. It was like £12-13 or something, and I got a copy of Sengoku for free, which I hadn't played. So I thought it was a pretty good offer, so I decided I might as well get it. It will tide me over before Europa Universal 4. Obviously, this game is completely different than Crusader Kings 2. Crusader Kings 2 I really love. I think that's still my favourite because it just combines sort of RPG elements with, grand strategy. And also you can play as like a guy of one place, of Gloucestershire or something, or, the guy of Kent or whatever. On this though, you play as the nation itself. So it has that part of it. But I really do love these ones. So this one looks really good. If you just want to jump into a big war game, this looks like the one you should pick. I've already started a little game. I played as Austria for a little bit, just to get how the game felt and get used to the controls and stuff. Just so before I play, I actually know what I'm doing, sort of. I still don't know everything completely. These games, Paradox games they're not overly complicated. They are slightly complicated, but once you sort of know one, you can jump to another quite easily. And then also it's just about trying to master it. The hardest part is the master and learning everything, because not everything always happens in one playthrough. What I'm going to do, I'm going to play as Great Britain, like I said, and try and form my own coalition, because I'm from Britain, so I thought for my first playthrough as them. I think it should be interesting. I hope you guys will enjoy this. I hope you guys will follow. I'm just going to play for a bit, see what you guys think. Obviously, if you guys really enjoy it, and if you do like, and I'll keep playing this one. I'm not sure yet though how you guys will feel about it, because it's quite a more simplified version. If you guys would prefer a Crusader Kings 2 playthrough, which I also have, I've got all the downloadable content and stuff, just tell me in the comments and I'll start one of those instead. But if you guys enjoy this one, again, tell me in the comments what I like, and I can know, and I'll continue this one instead. But I just want to see what you guys think, because obviously I'm not sure. I want to start another one with my Game of Thrones one. I'm not sure whether to just go with Crusader Kings 2, which I really love, and this, which is a more simplified version, but you just jump straight into the action. Crusader Kings 2 is a lot of plotting. You got to do a lot of sort of sorting stuff out. This one's more sort of just get in there and just start. Obviously, because at the beginning, as Great Britain, you start in a war. So I'm just going to jump into this. Like I say, tell me what you guys think, definitely, because then I know how to go about this. I want to start, so because it's new, I want to play it. Ooh. Yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of stuff. There's already lots of stuff all over the picture, political map. There we go. Okay, so I started in a war against obviously the French. We've got against the Netherlands, Italy, Switzerland, Tuscany, and the papacy. I thought Spain was in there. Okay, apparently Spain has not declared war against us. Okay, I assumed Spain was in there, so I think Spain are part of the coalition. Okay, now my first task is to form another coalition, I think, because on my own that is quite a hard task. We are the naval power of the game, but France is the land power of the game. So luckily for me, obviously I've got, I can sort them out with my navy, but I'm not very strong enough to take on all of them. So I need to try and form an alliance. Now this is quite tricky because I need to make sure I pick someone, because they might gain from this as well. So I don't want to make someone too overpowered by get them to help me. Spain is in the coalition with France, if I remember correctly. So they probably will not help me. Yeah, in coalition. For some reason they haven't declared war. Maybe they will in the second. Our best choices are probably Prussia and Austria. One of them, or maybe even both, might help us. Russia, I would like to bring in. They are really powerful, but they're a bit too far away from France. So it would take them ages to get across. They'd have to get, military access from the other guys. I'm not sure it's best to go. Switzerland as well is another quite powerful one in the game apparently, but they're up here, they're a bit far away. I want somebody who can really get stuck in and take them from the other side, so I can come in off the bow. A bit like D-Day. Battle of Normandy, and just take them this way. Just trying to think. We've also got Sicily as a good choice. Actually, they could take the papacy and Tuscany up from there. So I could choose Austria and Sicily. Obviously, I need to see if they'll join us anyway. Invite to coalition. It's too good. Okay, so maybe Austria won't join us. Damn it. The relationship with France is too good. Maybe I can disrupt their relationship. That might be a good point. Okay, so I can invite Russia. Okay, so that's sorted out for me. Prussia, though, and Austria have only got a slight relationship with France. So if I can destroy that. Okay, and also invite Sweden. I might initially invite Sweden and Russia. But Denmark as well, though. Denmark always interesting. Okay, can't invite Denmark. Sicily. Okay, I'm going to probably go with my own coalition of Sicily, Russia and Sweden possibly. I might try and sabotage the relationship between Prussia and Austria with France. One of the two. Probably Prussia, because Austria's quite big already. They're more of a worry. The interesting thing about this game, actually, we haven't explained, is that there are different types of victory conditions, shall we say. Obviously, one is take over the world. You'd win, obviously, then. But the game finishes 1820. Obviously, it's 1805. It doesn't mean it's not like Crusader Kings 2. You know, it doesn't last. Time doesn't go that quick. It's much slower on this, so you still have a really long game. But yeah, once it gets to that point, the team with the country with the highest prestige will win automatically. But the best way to win is this. Okay, no, it's not that. The dominance map. There you go. Now, as you can see, we are what you call the naval power. We need to capture these green points. These green points are land dominance. If we can gain, I forgot how many it is. We need to gain a certain amount, like 6 or 8 or something like that. And if we can gain 6 or 8 land ones and 6 and 8 naval ones, we win the game automatically. But also each nation is also trying to do this, so we need to make sure they don't as well. They're all placed in different places. I'm not sure if it's random. I think it's the same every time, but I think you can mod it to make it random. So that's a pretty nice thing. So we do the okay, so we can see there. We can see Munster's ones. Okay, so if you click on another country, so I click on France, I can see their ones. So they need to gain something from me. They need to gain a part of Ireland, but they don't need to gain more. You get given about, like, I think 8, and you need to get 6. So it's down to you. Okay, but some of them aren't their allies, I guess. So that's good for us. Actually, another powerful one is the Ottomans. I guess I could get the Ottomans to come in. That would be a sneaky choice. Okay, maybe not. Ooh, they've got a better relationship with France than Austria and Prussia. Then again, I'm not surprised Prussia don't have a good one with them. Prussia's cancelled the military access to Oldenburg. Bavaria's cancelled it. Okay. Now grants military access. Okay, the thing in this game as well as important is this centre bit in Germany. This is really important because Prussia and Austria are really going to try and dig in here. Because while this battle is raging on, they've got a chance to try and gain something from this. That's obviously important. I'm going to try and distort the relationship. Increase up sabotage relationship. Sabotage relationship of France and another country by 4 a month for 12 months. 10 prestige. Okay. I can see all these questions. These are basically like hints and stuff. I've seen most of them though. I thought I disabled them, but apparently they come back. I think I'd sabotage the relationship with them. Does it? Let's do that. Okay, so I've sorted that out. This thing here is new ideas. Because I'm going through this game. I didn't really go through Crusader Kings 2 with the Game of Thrones because I know a lot of people have played it already. It's a big game already now. It's been out for like a year. This one's only just come out, so I know people don't know exactly what's going on. These are ideas. You get to spend these points, and you can create new ideas that basically give you little boosts. British Isles. Press gangs. Okay. Into the Navy. Takes men into the Navy by force without notice, creating the many warships of Great Britain. Naval maintenance modifier. Naval range. Ooh. Command. Okay, I might do command. Production's good already. Naval's good. That's good. Supply economy. Artillery. So we all know Britain had a good economy. I'm going to need a lot of money, I think. Though money doesn't seem a big problem at the moment. We've got 300. That should be fine for now. Artillery or shock. No, artillery or command. Okay. Artillery defense. I think at the moment we're not too bad for defense because we're an island, so let's go for command. Diplomatic Corps. There we go. As we all know, Britain have classic good commanders, you know. Those people we all remember, Nelson, other people. You can create a coalition. Okay. Oh. Since there's no current coalition against France and you are at war with them, you can create a coalition against them. Create a coalition by inviting someone from the diplomacy view. Yeah, I need to invite someone. Russia is probably the best choice. I really want to get Prussia, Austria, but I need someone for now. We'll invite Russia and Sicily, I think, for now. Very likely, that's good. Send that to Russia. Sicily. Take them from the back. Invite to coalition. Yay, very likely, that's good. Okay, maybe we need some more friends. Portugal, but Portugal will be so weak against Spain. Then actually, wait a second, Spain's not in it. I'll wait and see if Spain go into it because I'm sure they actually declare war on us. They are part of the coalition. Let's start this. Okay, I'll increase the speed. There we go. Okay, now what's just happening? As you can see, it goes way slower. I should probably increase it again. Oh, coalition been formed against France. My King Russia accepted. Yes. And Sicily have accepted. Okay, so we've got our own little coalition going. The ledger actually is really important in this game, I find. I don't use it as much in Crusader Kings 2, but in these sort of ones, I remember Europa Universal 4, I used it a lot. You want to see what the armies are like. Army size, always important to see. As you can see, we've got... Okay, our navy is bigger by far. Wow, our navy's massive. But army size, woo, France have got a lot. Russia, though, second. That's pretty good. They've got the second. So us and Russia probably take them on. Should be quite easy, actually. Denmark haven't got many. Portugal, Sweden. Ottomans. Didn't I put an army size? Okay, I don't know what that's about. Okay, Prussia. Austria have got quite a few people, actually. We have more, just... The Ottomans, 150... I'm surprised the Ottomans don't have more. Sweden haven't got many. See, look at Portugal, 29,000. They wouldn't be able to help at all. They have some navy, but we've got a big navy as it is. Sicily at 20, that's not too bad. They're more of a, shall we say, distraction, I think. Okay, I need to sort out what my strategy is going to be with my forces, not just my politics. I need to wait for Prussia to lose stuff with France, and I can get Prussia to join us. Okay. This one's always more complicated than Crusader Kings. I need to really think about what I'm going to do. 19,000 men. We want to get to here. Should I take the Netherlands out first? That's an interesting idea. Huh. Is it a satellite though, or is it actually part of the coalition? Is a satellite of France? Okay. That means we won't be able to get them to sign separately, so we need to take them out specifically. Spain, yeah, it is part of the coalition, so why aren't they declared war on us? France's natural rivals. She was threatened by France and Great Britain, okay. I'm really trying to think about what I want to do. I mean... Okay, what's this? Home fleet. We've got some men there. Okay. Superb squad, wow. Just trying to think, we need a lot of men if we want to attack France. 45,000, 19, 21. That's not going to be enough. I guess we need protection, but my navy should be good. Let's bring our men down. And we'll attack. You need to protect this Dublin. Can they get on board? Must not be great in the low capacity. Let's see if I can see what the low capacity is. Current level. My fleet. What is the low capacity? How do I know what the low capacity is? God damn it. Can I click on them separately? Oh, okay. Strength, morale, frontage, speed, more defense experience. Okay, it doesn't tell me anything about what it can hold. That's annoying. Oh, low capacity. There we go. 0. Okay, that's great. That's a defense one then. Low capacity 0. So where's my navy that can take people then? We must have one somewhere. God damn it. Damn French. Okay, there we go. Low capacity 605. So I can take 65,000 men? Let's check that out. Okay, as you can see how many brigades your fleet can carry. The more transport ships you have in your fleet, the more brigades can carry. Transport ships can pour battleships. Make sure your fleet, both transport ships and galleys, light ships or ships of the line to defend it. Okay. I can't carry any either. That'll be our defense one, the home fleet. Okay. British India, okay. See, these are little nice events here they have. They're a bit more sort of themed, shall we say. As you can see the paper. The East India Company traded in Bengal on the sufferance of the native powers from the early 17th century to the middle 18th century. The next 100 years, the company ruled in India, sharing its sovereignty with the crown, but gradually losing its mercantile privileges. The wealth and trade goods brought to Great Britain by the East India Company has made the country wealthier than ever. Okay, national tax modifier, awesome, good for us. Like I said, they've got a lot of themed things here. Obviously, as you can see from the map, we can't leave Europe. It only takes in Europe, so all our colonies and stuff we don't actually take an interaction of that. It's about the home warfare in Europe. Like I say, you get little things like that which sort of make, you know, what actually happened in real life of what you actually had. So it's to do with India. If you're to do with France, you might have something to do with Africa, I guess. There's a lot of African colonies. Okay. Austria's helped Persia with war subsidies. At the start of the game, Russia is also at war with Persia. That's the only other real big battle going on. Okay, Ottoman's cancelled the privileges. Okay, France adopted a new idea. Let's take these guys over here. We'll get our people ready to join the ship. I'm not really sure. When it says 65, I'm assuming it says 65,000 men can get on. That's what I'm assuming. Okay, Spain have honoured... Okay, yeah, I was right. Spain have honoured their allegiance and declared war. Okay. Okay, that's a new idea. I'm going to ignore this one because this is always things about new ideas for different countries. I don't really need to look at that. It's not something that's going to interest me. While I'm also doing this, actually, I should probably make more men to replace them, and I'm going to lose. Sort by attack. Let's do some people by attack. Make you. Okay, the next little bit is going to be making a load of men. What I'm going to do is I'm going to edit this bit out so you guys aren't going to watch. I'm just going to make a load of men using my manpower because I know as I'm fighting I'm going to lose a load of men, and I want to get this sorted. I'm going to go jump straight in. Like I say, I want to see what this game is like. I want to show you guys what it's sort of like, but I'm not going to go too crazy because, like I say, there's not really much time on this game, so I want to try and make it do as much as I can, try and take over the world. And this is going to be a tough battle, definitely. So I hope you guys will come back in a second. I'll be right back.